Good morning, I'm Miss Martucci, and today we're going to be learning about ecosystems and food chains. An ecosystem is all of the living organisms in an area interacting with each other and with their non-living environment. Ecosystems include water, air, sunlight, soil, plants, microorganisms, and animals. Ecosystems vary in size. For example, an ecosystem can occur under a boulder, or an ecosystem can be an enormous rainforest. Ecosystems can be terrestrial, which means occurring on land, or they can be aquatic, which means underwater. Within each ecosystem, there is a food chain. Living organisms depend on food for energy. At the bottom of the food chain are decomposers, which recycle the remains of dead plants and animals, releasing chemical nutrients like nitrogen and carbon back into the soil. These nutrients allow plants to grow. Some examples of decomposers are fungi, bacteria, and earthworms. Producers are the next part of the food chain. Producers use carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight to produce sugar and oxygen. Plants use the sugar that they make as energy to grow, and they release the oxygen back into the air. The process of plants making their own food is called photosynthesis. Next on the food chain are primary consumers. Primary consumers are animals that eat plants to get their energy. These animals are called herbivores. Some examples of herbivores are cows, giraffes, squirrels, and elephants. Can you think of any other examples of herbivores? Next on the food chain are secondary consumers. Secondary consumers are carnivores and omnivores. Carnivores eat meat. Examples of carnivores are seals and snakes. Omnivores eat both plants and animals. Omnivores are opportunistic feeders, meaning they eat whatever food is available. Examples of omnivores are raccoons and grizzly bears. Do you think humans are herbivores, carnivores, or omnivores? Why? At the top of the food chain are tertiary consumers. Tertiary consumers, or top carnivores, eat only meat, and they only eat secondary consumers. They are normally large animals that need lots of energy from food to survive. Examples of top carnivores are sharks and lions. How else do animals interact with their environment? Some animals use camouflage to blend in with the plants in their environment to hide from predators. Other animals use their environment to hide while they hunt their prey. Most animals use rocks and plants to provide shelter. Can you think of any other ways that animals interact with their environment to survive?